My whole life, I've noticed a pattern. In all things, my favorite character always ends up being the wise old man. The guy who is there speaking in riddles at the beginning, which then unravel as the tale goes on. I've always found that to be rather profound when it's done right. But it occurred to me as I've gotten older that the wise person has failed a lot in their life, gone through times of great strife, and is now reaching out to you to help you avoid such a long road to happiness. I've recently gone through a strange time in my life where everything I do lacks clarity and I'm too in my head overall. And some days are harder than others, but it's important to get back to your roots, and it's okay to lean on the things that you love to help with that.
I don't know the answer. Sometimes life is like this dark tunnel. You can't always see the light at the end of the tunnel. But if you just keep moving, you will come to a better place.
And in times of great weakness, I have found
it is the small things, everyday deeds of ordinary folk that keeps the darkness at bay. Simple acts of kindness and love.
talk to your friends, reach out to your family, treat the people you love just because you love them. In today's world, it's so easy to get wrapped up in all the bullshit. It's so easy to compare yourself to others and say you're lacking in some way, but you are enough. And do the small things for your loved ones, and hopefully they return the favor. If we all lived by that, the world would be a much happier place. I come from a family of ball breakers. We all love making fun of each other, but my mom in particular always flames me for rewatching old things that I love, like Kung Fu Panda, Lord of the Rings, etc. And she's always like, "Oh, that's for kids. What are you doing?" But I find words of great wisdom beautiful no matter where they come from. It matters not the source. If something is profound and hits home with you, use it. It's incredible to me that something as simple as like Kung Fu Panda can have a message so deep and endearing. You can apply these things to your everyday life and use them for clarity and hope. I rewatch so many scenes from so many of my favorite things, specifically Lord of the Rings if I really am feeling it, but on days that feel dark or uninspiring or the same as yesterday, just gray, blank, empty days, I use these scenes to inspire me, to remind me to keep going, that this is not the end, that there's something good in this world.
And it's worth fighting for.
These things all may be made up, but the characters and message that they stand for are profound enough to mean something more than it just being a movie or a TV show, etc. Why write something at all if not for it to be beautiful in its own way? The whole point is to convey emotion of some sort, and if you've made the person feel some way, in a sense, you've done your job as a writer. But to inspire someone with words to live by, that is something special.
I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened.
So do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. There are other forces at work in this world, Frodo, besides the will of evil.
When you're in a state of depression, it can feel as though you're completely alone, on an island, and the world may seem against you, but in my experience, this is not the case in actuality. As a man, I have found it can be hard to tell those closest to you about what is really going on in your head and how you may not be doing so hot at the moment. But it's okay to do so. I have recently learned to lean on my friends for support, and the love and support I have received in return was incredible. I'm blessed to have the people in my life that I do, and I have an undying love for all of them because of it.
People see me and think I'm weak. They want to take care of me, but I can take care of myself by myself.
You sound like my nephew, always thinking you need to do things on your own without anyone's support. There is nothing wrong with letting people who love you help you.
Another thing that the wise old men type of characters have a great understanding of in this video is learning to live in the moment, which I still struggle with on a day-to-day basis. It's easy to get bogged down by the stresses of life, but learning to let go of these anxieties can be such a relief, and all you did was change your perspective a little bit.
You are too concerned with what was and what will be. There's a saying, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present.
In Slytherin.
It's true, Harry. You possess many of the qualities that Voldemort himself prizes. Determination, resourcefulness, and if I may say so, a certain disregard for the rules. Why then did the Sorting Hat place you in Gryffindor?
Because I asked it to.
Exactly, Harry, exactly. Which makes you different from Voldemort. It is not our abilities that show what we truly are. It is our choices.
I love both of these clips, and they're perfect examples of what I'm talking about. Poe is struggling with the pressure of the future, while Harry is dealing with the issues from the past. But the real message here is to choose to be who you want to be. Choose to be who you are, who you know you are, in your very core. And I think it's very powerful. Now again, Harry Potter may be made for children, but the message of this is so profound to me. It's not about everything that happens to you or what you think of yourself. It's how you choose to be and who you choose to be. It's our choices that make all the difference. Choose to be who you want to be. Choose to live in the moment, per se. And it is a choice you may not feel you have in certain times, but it's always there. It was just too cloudy to see it. It's easy to compare yourself to others and say, I don't have this or that, but you have something special about yourself. You just need a guiding hand to allow you to see it. I hope these words of wisdom have helped you as they have helped me. Thank you.
You must believe.
Master,